Welcome everyone. What is your life purpose is today's timeless pick a card, and by timeless I mean this is meant for you whenever you find it. Okay, so today we have three options. Option 1 on the left, option 2 in the middle, and option 3 on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card. It says soulmates. We have 2 penguins, we have lots of hearts flying, and the number 41. Okay, the number 41 could be significant. The number 5 could be significant. There could be something about changes here. With the number 5, we have Mercury energy. We also have Leo and the Sun energy. So someone here could have strong Leo, Gemini, or Virgo in their charts. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Change, adaptability, flexibility, speaking, thinking. Your life purpose could be connected to children, communication, processing, analyzing, researching. Could have something to do with entertainment, being on stage. Now, I know I'm throwing out a lot of things because I am reading for a lot of people, and we do have 3 options here in this reading, so we're going to pinpoint. It could be a mix of these 2 things, okay? Or a mix of all these things. I don't know if you're aware, but I do make life purpose reports based on your tropical natal astrological chart, and it's a life purpose is not one very specific thing. It could be a mix of several things. So let's say we put together, because Mercury is also a sign of a teacher, and if we put that together with the energy of the 5th house, children, then we will have someone who would be a good teacher for children, for example, or someone who could teach children small courses or languages, stuff like that. The number 5 in numerology is also linked to politics. There's an array of things that could be your life purpose, but whatever I'm channeling here is more directed to this group, okay? So there could be more things of the 5th house and number 5 in numerology and Leo energy, but I'm going to channel. So performing, I'm also seeing performing, children, entertainment, parties, business. So it could be like a business that would be like parties for children, stuff like that. Working with children, parenting a child, being a good communicator as a parent, for example. Now with the word soulmates here, it could be something about bringing soulmates to communicate their inner child, like soulmates' inner children meeting and communicating. Could be a part of your life purpose as well. Promoting change, positive change, change based on love. Bringing soulmates together through communication, getting soulmates to solve things through communication, that kind of thing. And I'm seeing a key and a lock and a heart, a key to someone's heart. So it's almost like giving someone the key to unlock their soulmate's heart. Could be a part of your life purpose. Something about the inner child, bringing out the inner child through communication. So it would be interesting to see how each one of you would resonate with this. What kind of combination would you make out of all of the things that I've said if you were to comment, yes, I feel this is my life purpose? If you combine, let's say, children and communication, or soulmates and communication, or the key to someone's heart, how to communicate, the way to open someone's heart, that kind of thing. Or children's parties, or entertainment involving maybe children, or like as in a theater teacher, or something like that. It would be interesting to see what combinations you guys come up with. So that's already some clues that we have that could be a part of your life purpose. And then we have the castle. So kids, they do like to play, make sand castles. They do like to play in castles, the whole theme around fairy tales and castles. So with the theme being communication and children, it could be you, let's say, writing children's novels or children's stories. Now, I'm also seeing something about interior decoration, or interior architecture, or even architecture or real estate. But something about, if let's say you're an architect, or you're thinking about being an architect, you would probably be someone who would be really good at creating a house for people who have kids, or for lovebirds, or a house that is fun and playful, is a place where people can have a lot of fun. Real estate would be connected to the 4th house Cancerian energy, so you could have some Cancerian energy in your chart there. The number 43 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. I'm seeing a pink rose here, so florist. And some of you could be florists, some of you could make jewelry, something about pearls or freshwater pearls could be significant here. Now, life purpose doesn't necessarily mean this is the profession you should be having, or this is your profession. Some of you could work in real estate, some of you could make jewelry, some of you could work with pearls, some of you could be florists or work with florals or with flowers, some of you could work with relationships, children, you could be counselors or therapists for children or for couples. These are things that you could be doing that would be aligning you with your life purpose. Because not everyone will follow a profession that is connected to the life purpose, but then there's something you can do within your profession that would be linked to your life purpose. Or you could discover what your life purpose is, and you could choose to make money off your life purpose, or you could choose to keep your job or your business or whatever and just fulfill your life purpose in other ways, and it has nothing to do with your profession. So it's all up to you, really. Okay, interesting. We have Scorpio, so you could have some strong Scorpio in your chart. And we have animals, so animals, and we have 6th house and Virgo here. I did mention Virgo before. So you could be really good at communicating with animals, or understanding them, or being there for them. You could have some important role with the animal kingdom. And it says transformative. So whatever your life purpose is, there's an element of you being transformative in animals' lives, in people's lives, children's lives, couples' lives. And then here we have the element of research, deep research. So, and connection, deep connection as well. Your life purpose could have something to do with the 8th house. So 6th house, 8th house, 5th house, Leo, Scorpio so far, and Gemini and Virgo are the strongest energies I'm getting so far. So if we tie all these things together, there's something about deep research. So you have a very active mind. Whatever you do would involve deep research, communication, transformation, changes on a deep level, Flowers again. I'm seeing flowers here. Now these red flowers here, I know the name in Portuguese. If you know the name in English, go ahead and comment. In Portuguese, it's antúrios, and we get them a lot in the Azores. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken and someone's from Portugal here, please correct me. And then we have the protea. That's the that used to be, I don't know if it still is, the South African national flower. So South Africa here could be significant, Portugal, the Azores, and any place where you can find these flowers. If you have these in your country, please let me know. I'm also seeing black sand. So volcanic areas, black sand. I'm seeing Hawaii. I'm even seeing Finland, Iceland now. Black sand. I'm seeing a beach in New Zealand, Piha. If you know any black sand beaches and you have one close to you, please let me know. But these are from volcanic areas. So you could be from a volcanic area. I'm also now seeing, of course, Italy. And we have snakes. So yeah, you have your life purpose involves transforming and healing through communication on a deep level. So the way you communicate is very healing and very transformative, very regenerative. Your life purpose could involve something to do with regeneration, because I'm seeing volcanoes and I'm seeing new life around volcanic energy, and I'm seeing regeneration. I'm seeing healing of the land. I also heard healing of the land. Bringing down faulty foundations to create new, sturdier, solid ones. Conjunction and empowerment. Your life purpose involves empowering those around you, empowering children, empowering nature, empowering animals, empowering people through their inner child, through communication. Healing and empowering through communication, through deep analysis and research, through deep connection. Your life purpose involves making people powerful allies or being a powerful ally. You're here to enhance and strengthen people, to empower them, and animals and children as well. It's so interesting. North Node, yes. This is your destiny. This is where you will feel the most fulfilled, living out whatever combination of all the things that I've said here. Because in my life purpose reports, you can get one. You can find my email in the description box if you're interested in honing in more specifically on which one yours is. But I have at least 144 combinations, and I am now creating that times. Wait, let me do the math. Right now I have 144 combinations out of all the life purpose. And now I'm doing that times 12. So I'm working on a new upgraded version of life purposes reports. So either way, I feel like your life purpose is also somehow involving you getting people, animals, well, not the animals, but more like people and children to live out their life purposes, to find their life purpose. 12th house. You're highly spiritual, and this again is about deep research and going to the depths of the subconscious mind. So there could be an element of psychology here. I did mention therapy, counselor, that kind of thing. It could be for children, it could be for couples. And soulmates, I mean, soulmates, that could be friends, right? Oh, there could be some element of dream interpretation here. I'm seeing Pisces now. Definitely very healing. Whatever your life purpose is connected to, the kind of communication, research, connections you make are very healing, regenerative, transformative. You're like an agent of change. You're here to change things. Your purpose is to change things on a deep level. For people, for nature, for animals, for kids. And it's all to connect all these things and empower. Okay, but let's see more. We have crystals. So your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Maybe you already know this. Maybe you already work with crystals. Light and love. Yeah, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love to this world. Yes, the world. Animals, nature, people, children. I mean, children are people too, right? But you know what I mean. So it's deep healing, deep love. It's true. It's coming from a place of a higher vibration, transforming through the energy of love. Yes, exactly. All these little hearts here. I did say that from the beginning. Leadership. And look at those angels. They look like children, right? So you're here to lead children into a future that is filled with love. To heal even adults' inner child if they didn't get the chance to heal as children. Writing, yes, that goes well with the fifth, with the energy of the 5 Mercury. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Okay, so we already have something. Writing should definitely be a part of this. So whatever you do, write about it and share. Healer, yes, absolutely. So this could definitely be like children's doctor or nurse, surgeon, or just a spiritual healer. But you do have the spiritual gift of healing, and you should be sharing that. And it's deep regenerative healing. It's intense healing. It's healing in depth. It could be healing of the mind as well. So psychology goes well with that as well. Children, look at that. Yes, there we go. First of the energies that I was picking up, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So it could be just helping children, teaching children, or healing children. You know, teaching can be very healing as well. And we saw the word teaching there, so that came up. And we have body work. So for some of you, it's physical therapy, exercise training. For children or for people to rejuvenate and look younger, feel younger. School, yes. The answer you're seeking involves going to school. So maybe you're thinking about studying one of these subjects, or maybe you have, or maybe you're thinking of teaching at a school, or maybe you already do. And then counseling. So there we go. See, when I prepare these piles for all these options, I do this well in advance, and I have all these piles prepared weeks in advance sometimes. So just from the first few cards, I picked up all this energy, and it says, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So there you go. Ace of Voices. You're highly claircognizant, you're very intuitive, and you're very wise. You receive downloads from the higher realms. So even if you weren't to study any of this, you would have a natural tendency for this, a natural talent for this that would be well developed through study and practice. But it's almost like you already know that these things are part of your life purpose. And it definitely has something to do with information, either communication or processing, analyzing, and it's changing the mind. So I would say out of all these things, the biggest thing I see here is the mind, healing of the mind through communication. And you know what? Our brain is our central, it's our, what is it called? Central processing unit, right? It's our computer. It's from the brain we command everything. So if you're healing people psychologically, mentally, spiritually, through words, right? Through what you teach on a deep level, from what you've learned, from what you've researched, if you get people to research, it's all in the brain, right? It all ends up in the brain. And so the brain then sends signals to the rest of the body And, you know, when our brain is aligned and is thinking right clearly and processing things in a way that is positive, it ends up healing the body as well. Because I don't know if you are aware of Louise L. Hay and her books on how our physical diseases are connected to our emotions and, you know, how we think, what we let go of, what we hold on to. Then it could be that you know of Louise L. Hay and you already follow this, or your life purpose is somehow connected to getting people to manifest physical health through their brain and the way they think, right? Reprogramming their mind in a way that ends up healing them energetically. The Fool. So it involves taking risks or helping people take risks and gain the confidence to take risks, to start over, to feel more childlike, to approach the world in a way that is lighter and more fun and with less fears. Yeah, the end of the fears with death here. Your life purpose is here, is somehow connected to death and rebirth. Yes, substituting fears for joy and peace and happiness and growth, right? You're here to bring joy to the world, love to the world. Yes, love, Ace of Cups. For people to renew self-love, to renew their love for life, to renew their reason to be here, to be alive. And you're here to make people feel happier, more uplifted, more childlike, more creative, more in love with life and themselves, and consequently for others. So that's quite beautiful, option 1. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose this card, Building Blocks. This is all about your life purpose. So the number 28 could be significant to you, the number 10 and the number 1. Your life purpose could be connected to building anything, building a house, building a structure, building people up. Whatever you can think about building being, that could be connected to your life purpose. The number 1, new beginnings, start. 28, power and energy, powerful and energetic starts, powerful buildings, powerful building blocks, step by step, brick by brick, baby steps, slow and steady wins the race, building something solid. You could have strong Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. The number 1, you're a leader. You're a leader. Trailblazer, pioneer. The first. Okay. You're a powerhouse. You're very powerful. The shaman. The number 16 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. You're someone who is very spiritual, so spiritual building blocks. Something to do maybe with diamonds for some of you, or gold could be significant. Medicine person. Medicine man, medicine woman. Healing, magical healing, mentor, healer. But your kind of healing is energetic, mostly. There could be a connection here to apothecary, natural healing methods. We're going to see how this can all connect for you, because I am reading for a lot of people. And I do life purpose reports in case you're interested, based on your tropical natal astrological chart, if you really want to hone in on your specific life purpose, because I'm reading for a lot of people here. But if you want to get really specific, you can find my email in the description box. We have opposition, balance, mirrors. Oh, turning obstacles into stepping stones. The building blocks of turning obstacles into stepping stones through healing. It's not what happened to me, it's what I do with it. You're a walking mirror for other people to see what they need to heal and what they can turn into building blocks. So the challenges and obstacles that they can turn into building blocks, it seems like you have some kind of key to how people can do this. It's like you make people conscious of something so that they can feel enough conflict within themselves to make the changes they need to make, to turn their obstacles and their challenges into stepping stones. It may feel confrontational at times, people feel called out, and it may be triggering, but a very healing, whatever it is that your purpose is here. So if you find that many times you end up confronting people without trying to be confrontational, if you find that many times people come at you just because you said something, and maybe you had the best intentions, and maybe your purpose, the purpose of what you said was to help the people, and they didn't realize that, this is why. It's almost like you call people to be more disciplined with their lives, with themselves, when you interact with people. At the beginning, it's like people don't really understand what you're doing or why you're doing it until they see the changes in their life. And the thing is, a lot of people are not going to see that. And a lot of people will. But you're here to bring balance to this world and to people's lives. Venus, love. You could have Taurus or Libra in your chart strongly. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Scorpio, I'm also seeing. So you could be here to, you could be like a walking mirror in, like, let's say your romantic partner's life. Or you could help people confront themselves before they are in a relationship, or your life purpose could have something to do with having two people in a loving relationship look at themselves and interact and overcome challenges and obstacles with diplomacy. I'm also seeing the words beauty, wealth, luxury, sensuality, charm, magnetism. You could be someone beautiful, magnetic, charming, attractive. And the reason why is, and I'm seeing charisma as well. The reason why, you could have a good sense of style and taste. The reason why you were made to be this attractive was to pull people in to your mirror so they could see themselves and they could heal. And it may be that people feel like they were charmed and into looking at being triggered when they were being charmed into looking to themselves so they could heal. So it's almost like you're meant to use your beauty, your charm, your magnetism, your attraction, your style to attract people toward putting together those first building blocks to self-love, so that they can attract more love, so that they can become more attractive and magnetic through healing, balancing themselves out, turning their obstacles and their challenges into stepping stones, taking responsibility for their own healing. So it could be that people, when come into contact with you, they're triggered, etc. But after they have a connection with you or a relationship with you or a conversation with you, all of a sudden you find that these people have glow-ups, or they become wealthy, or they become more magnetic, or they improve their sense of style, or they all of a sudden learn about, having better taste in clothes, or the way they communicate, or the way they move even. And I feel it's because you are an example many times of what people are not, and it's almost like you trigger people to get there, if that makes sense. And you open a whole new world for people to even have more romantic options, for example. So your life purpose could involve working like with beautiful things, or making people more beautiful, or helping people glow, or making relationships more harmonious, or spaces more harmonious, attracting wealth, like a financial advisor, to overcome financial challenges and obstacles, and be able to then build something, build wealth, or build a house, or build something prosperous, right? Or to build people up energetically, physically, so that they can attract more. There could be a connection here to the law, or justice. Leo, the lover. You could have strong Leo in your chart. The lover. Yeah, again, you could help people become more expressively attractive and attracting in more love, a lover. So I'm also seeing like a matchmaker for some of you. Now, again, as I said in option 1, your life purpose does not mean that this is going to be your profession unless you choose to align your profession with your life purpose. Life purpose doesn't always mean we make money off these things. You could keep your whatever job you have, or whatever business you have, and you can just live your life purpose out away from making money from it, okay? Or you can choose to couple the two. If you learn what your life purpose is and you make that conscious decision. But it's almost like you help people reach a level of self-confidence because you're so confident, you glow. And at first people may not like that because it's like you may, because of your presence, may make people think that they have to change something about themselves, or they don't understand why you look the way you look, or you attract things the way you attract things, and they don't. And it's almost like, but then you lead by example, and people who, let's say you have followers or whatever, and you're an influencer, let's say, then they will feel inspired, and you all of a sudden see all the people who come into contact with you having these glow-ups, but at first they were triggered. Like I'm thinking, for example, there's this girl that I follow on one social media platform who she walks a lot, right? And she talks while she walks, and she inspires people. And she's a mother of 3 small boys. She looks really good. She overcame that, that extra pregnancy weight just with walking, and small dose of other things and watching what she eats. And she gets a lot of people who love what she does, and she inspires a lot of people. But then she also gets a lot of negative backlash. Well, obviously, because with every influencer on this planet, your niche is not going to be everyone, right? You're not going to inspire everyone. Of course, there are people who have certain limitations that she does not have, or are of a different age. And the thing is, what people don't understand is that you're either in the demographic that she's going to inspire, or you're not. And if you're not, you can go and find someone else who will inspire you, right? But I'm seeing your energy being like that, right? So maybe you need to hear that. If you feel like you're going to trigger some people who are not ready, or they're not your demographic or whatever, don't worry about that. Just know that you're still inspiring others. Look to your strengths and look to who you are inspiring rather than who you are not, because unfortunately we can't help everyone. But you do make the world a better place. I do see that. Fourth house. So it could be a home-based business, or something to do with real estate, cooking, family. You could inspire people to improve their homes, improve how they eat, improve how they cook, improve their relationships with children, improve as mothers, take care of themselves as mothers, bring people comfort in some way. Or you could really inspire people through your cooking, or through your self-care routines, through how you take care of your house, or you could have something to do with furniture or interior decoration, and helping people, inspiring people to better decorate their house by giving them tips, or by giving the example of your own house, for example. Even if, let's say you sell houses, or you are an architect, right? You could inspire people to rejuvenate, to take care of themselves, to love their kids, to balance themselves out, to find the equilibrium in their life through healing and doing what it takes to build sturdy, stable blocks that will grow to be prosperous. Okay, we have artist. So it says, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So this will support your life purpose, whether you are a professional artist or not. Okay. Now, again, yes, big on maybe furniture, okay, or making knickknacks for the household, or something like painting paintings for people's homes, paintings that inspire love, paintings that inspire balance, paintings that inspire healing, or sculptures, or whatever thing that is artistic that you may do, even if it's just putting clothes together or putting furniture together and knowing where to put the decoration, little pieces of decoration around furniture. We have spiritual teacher, yeah, with the shaman there, that would be correct. So you could inspire people with spirituality to glow from the inside out. And it says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So it could be that you're meant to teach. Either it could be on social media or through classes, sessions, seminars, one-on-one. We have career change. So helping people change careers could be connected to your life purpose, or helping people embark upon careers that bring them joy and abundance and the things that they desire and deserve. We have books. So something, your life purpose connected through your involvement with books. So maybe there's something you read in books that connects you to your life purpose, or reading is necessary for you to fulfill your life purpose, or maybe even writing books. Justice, yeah, for some of you, I did see justice. So for some of you, it's somehow bringing people balance and justice to themselves, or it could be very connected to mediation and working things out and finding compromise. I'm seeing Libra very strongly here. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So fairness and protection. So definitely your life purpose could be connected to just the justice system, fairness. We have practice. So for some of you, it's a musical instrument or something that you practice There's a lot of reading here that's involved in polishing your skills by practicing something regularly. It could be the law, it could be... Now again, if you want to hone in more specifically on what this could be for you, just put the pieces together, because I'm reading for a lot of people, so just make your combination out of all these things that you feel, because you need to use your intuition here. That would validate what you already know intuitively, right? If you put fear away. So yeah, the artistry could have something to do with music or a musical instrument. We have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So there could be a connection to flowers here for you. And we have heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. I feel that your life purpose is actually connected to what you want to do in life. So whatever you want to do in life would be following your life purpose. And then, yeah, that's confirming exactly what I said. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. There you go. So whatever you're doing, it's working because you're following your heart. You're following your desires here. King of Cups, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Could be in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. And again, this is emphasizing you following your heart and doing what you love would bring you wealth. The Ten of Pentacles. It seems like you're already working in your life purpose, or you're going to, and you're going to be very prosperous and wealthy even. By following your heart, it would lead you to the money, let's put it that way. Four of Materials. It could be about real estate, very specifically, making money through real estate or furniture. You could make money through these things, following your life purpose. If this is something you love, you're meant to save money as well. The Emperor, and you're meant to be a leader. So you're meant to be your own boss, okay? You're meant to call the shots because you're very strategic. You have a strategic mind and you know exactly what the next move is. The Magician, you're a powerful manifester. Gemini energy, Aries energy, and Virgo energy. So you're already manifesting, aligning. You're already aligning with your life purpose right now. And it seems like you're aligning your work with your purpose. So you're going to make a lot of money from following your heart and just doing exactly what you feel like doing, really, professionally. And that would be following your life purpose. So that was your reading, guys. Very beautiful. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card, Message in a Bottle. That star for some reason is reminding me of Gracie Abrams' star, so maybe you guys like Gracie Abrams. The number 15 could be relevant to you. The number 6. 6 is Venusian energy. You could have Taurus or Libra in your chart. 6th house, something to do with beauty, healing, animals. Message in a bottle, communication. Virgo energy very strongly here for a lot of you. Capricorn energy, message in a bottle, phone calls. Message in a bottle. So when someone puts a message in a bottle in the middle of the ocean, it ends up in the hands of who needs it, right? It's very random. It's very leave it up to the universe who gets this message, right? So whoever needs your message gets it. So if you're trying to bang on a door that's not opening, or if you're trying to give someone a message who doesn't want to take it, you're not meant to do that. You're meant to put your message out there and it will find whoever needs to find it. So if you're involved in communication in some way, that would be healing. That would be to get people to glow or to tidy their space or to get their mind organized or to have more efficient lives, which I see is all connected to your life purpose. If this is your message and There are people who do not want your message for whatever reason, because they simply don't want it. They like the way they are, the way they live, or they're not ready for it. You need to let that go. Okay, so that's the first message coming through. Don't insist and don't be pushy, because the right people who need your message, who want it, who are ready for it, will get your message. You will be able to help people, because I feel your life purpose is about helping people. The sword. But again, it seems like you tap into people's shadows, and not everyone's ready for that. So you really need to learn how to separate those you can help from those you can't at the moment. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius strongly in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. But you're here to basically cut through to what is essential in terms of, okay, the basics, the essential things in life. Where do we need to start? What's the basis of this? What's the basis of my healing? What's the basis of me having a clear mind? What's the basis of me looking prettier or feeling better, or having a more efficient life flow, right? So, and also your life purpose is about making decisions. Making decisions. The number 62 could be relevant, the number 8. It has something to do with prosperity, stable prosperity, stable prosperity. And now I'm seeing the number 8 and the 8th house. So it's something to do with money, possibly. For some of you, with money, jobs, money, the basics, essentials, healing. The number 62, the number 8. So Virgo, Scorpio. I'm seeing now Scorpio could be in your chart strongly. It's almost like you're here to show reality in a clear and decisive way, in a way that people can build on top of that or change it, but there's something about putting people in touch with reality, the sword of truth. There's something here about the truth. Saturn, wisdom. Your life purpose is about imparting wisdom. It's about discipline. It's about structure. It's about organization. I'm seeing Capricorn energy now. Now, I'm going to say a lot of things in this reading, so I'm reading for a lot of people, that's why. So out of all the things that I'm saying, you have to really check in with your intuition and make the combinations out of all these things that will align with what you already intuitively know. This reading is meant to validate what you already know, if you put fear aside, okay? But it's like your life purpose involves discipline, structure, responsibility, overcoming restraints, working within difficulties and limitations, making life more practical, more efficient. It's almost like helping people wiggle themselves out of limiting circumstances in a way that is structured, legal, truthful, and prosperous. That's the best way I can see this. Yes. Neptune, dreams. So that people can make their dreams come true. So it's almost like moving through the practical and the loopholes you can find in the practical. Wiggle yourself through that, but staying within responsibility and discipline, but moving away from limitation in a way that you can use structure and difficulties and limitations to fuel your ability to bring your dreams about and make your dreams happen. So it's almost like a temporary self-control and self-sacrifice for the greater goal, in a way that serves you spiritually, but also in a practical way. Wow, this is powerful. 10th house. Your life purpose somehow involves being seen, being an authority figure, being someone people look up to, leading by example of your own achievements. It could involve fame on some level, leaving a legacy behind, leaving like it's almost like a method. And it's like communicating a method to those who resonate with it, to those who will put it to good use, a method that would lead to prosperity and stability, a method that teaches people how to move through life legally, but also make their dreams come true. It's almost like your life purpose involves being seen so that you can help people achieve their dreams in a way that also is somehow linked to wealth. All right. Speaker, so your life purpose could involve speaking. Absolutely. Yes, I do see that. So your life purpose involves your skills of oration, which you may already know are really good. Yes. So you could have the gift of speaking and you should be using it. For some of you, it is about nutrition or conducting healing work with your culinary skills or as a nutritionist. And animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as animals are part of your life's work. This is for some of you. It could be about animals' nutrition. Speaking about animals, speaking about nutrition, speaking about animals' nutrition more specifically for some of you. Or organized nutrition or the right kind of nutrition that would be disciplined, that would help you process better information better, that would help you make better decisions. Energy healing absolutely could be part of your life purpose. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Even if energy healing is not your life purpose per se, you have natural energy healing abilities that are important part of your life purpose. So whatever you do is very healing if you choose to follow your life purpose. And it's about also maybe helping people make the right decisions here. Decide better what to eat or how to take care of their animals or what animals to have that would be best. Or make decisions about animals, or making decisions about their healing, or making decisions about money, or making decisions, wise decisions, or decisions of how to achieve their dreams and connect to their heart's desire. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So maybe you're here to help people, to support people, and to help them, to protect them while they are changing their career. So it could be that you give legal advice for people to protect themselves when it comes to making very important decisions. Or you're here to protect in some way, to protect people from making the wrong decisions. Trust that your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yes, absolutely. It's like you intuitively already know, so trust your intuition. Even as you're watching this reading, just take what is meant for you. Study, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and ability about your career. So it seems like you're meant to, not always, but I explained this in Pile 1 and 2. When we're talking about life purpose, it doesn't always mean that this is what we're going to do professionally unless we make that conscious decision. First of all, we need to know what our life purpose is, and then we need to make the conscious decision to choose to pair our life purpose with our profession, right? So, but it says, for you to align with your life purpose, reading and research will be necessary, because right now it seems like you don't really feel confident enough. So to gain confidence, to follow that purpose or to pair it up with how you make money, there's more reading and research that needs to go into this, and more trust in your own intuition. Your dreams are guiding you, by the way, right now. Your dreams are already giving you pointers when it comes to your life purpose and how to pair this in a way that you can make money off your life purpose, I'm also hearing. So if you don't yet, get a dream journal, because even if your dreams don't, I do dream interpretations as well. So if you need me to interpret your dreams, that's also a service that I have. You can find my email in the description box. But your dreams are giving you signs, are pointing you in the right direction when it comes to your life purpose and even making money. Look, infinite abundance. So you're meant to make a lot of money from pursuing your life purpose in a professional way. You know, some people choose not to, but it seems like you're meant to in some way. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. And you're meant to make money. You're meant to get wealthy off following your life purpose. Yes, wealth. So your life purpose could definitely have something to do with finances. Helping people make financial decisions, for example. Yeah, to get themselves out of the Five of Pentacles, to get themselves out of financial ruts, to change their finances, their financial experience in a way that will lead to wealth. Two of Inspiration. Your life purpose involves planning or helping people make plans for the future, especially involving where they're living, their money, and their health, possibly. Yeah. And knowing how to wait, how to control, how to move forward when the time comes, and to see the windows of opportunity and when to go and when to wait. And something maybe about saving money, investing money, budgeting as well. Yeah, there's a big one on money here for you guys, so that could be significant. You're definitely meant to make a lot of money, okay? So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for you. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye for now.